So today I got my PSA returns. This is from my first submission. So these are the 15 that I sent in with the voucher for the subscription. So we'll go ahead and get this open and let's see what we get as far as grades go. These did take quite a while to get back based on the fact it was a 10 business day turnaround. It did take quite a while, but they're here. So let's go ahead and open these up and check them out. And this did have to be signed for. So if you haven't done PSA before, just be aware there is a signature confirmation required. These actually tried to get delivered yesterday. I wasn't home, so they left it in the mailbox and went ahead and signed for it. They left the package today. And these are the backs, it looks like. So we'll go ahead and pull them out. And so, right off the bat here, we see the Ancient Mew on the back. And we'll go ahead and get some of this other items out here. So we've got a little flyer for Golden Auctions. It's two-sided, and so it looks like consignments and for auctioning off graded items. And then here, this is for Heritage Auctions. So this is another auction item as well. And then we just have our PSA slip is in here as well. Basically just saying you have 48 hours to report any damages. And it just has a listing of the cards on it. It doesn't have the grades, just the cards. We'll go ahead and put those back in there. And I guess we'll just start from this side. And let's see what we get. So our first one, like I said, appears to be the Ancient Mew card. I'll go ahead and cover up the grade for a minute here. Obviously there's lots of 10s of these. I was really hoping to get a 10. I did pull this straight out of the wrapper. And we did get a Gem Mint 10. So, very cool. Not the most valuable card. I think these are worth around $40 to $50 as a Gem Mint 10. But it is a card I remember very well from my childhood. So really excited to get that in a Gem Mint 10. Next up, we've got the Alakazam EX Secret Rare. And so this is from Fates Collide. And unfortunately this one was a Mint 9. The gold cards are pretty hard to get a 10 in. Let's see if I can see any issues here. I mean, overall it looks pretty decent. There's a little bit of whiting on the edge. So maybe that was the reasoning for the 9. Next up, we have, so we have the Ho-Ho GX. This is the Hyper Rare. The only way to get this one was in the Super Premium Collection. It was a pretty expensive box. In order to get this Hyper Rare, it was part of Shining Legends. As a Black Star promo to kind of go along with the Shining Legend cards. And this one we got a Mint 9 as well. And again, these are one of the cards that are kind of in the plastic. And so you can't pull these from actual wrap like a normal booster pack. And here we can see up at the top, there's some whiting there. And most likely that's why it got the 9. Next up, alright, we've got the Mewtwo GX secret rare. This is the test tube card from Shining Legends. This is probably the most valuable card regardless of the grade that I did send in. And so, really excited to see what we got here. And we got a Gem Mint 10. There's not very many Gem Mint 10s. Last time I checked, a PSA 10 of this card sells for around $350 on eBay right now. It's in that $250 to $350 range. So that is awesome. Like I said, I'm not sure about the pop number on this. Last time I checked, it was around 20. So that is definitely awesome. So far we've got 2 10s and 2 9s. Next up is the Nest Ball. Again, another secret rare. There's lots of secret rares in this submission. And overall pretty good condition. And it got a Gem Mint 10 as well. So very cool. It's kind of hard to get good grades with the gold card, so excited for that. Next up is a Max Potion, another secret rare gold trainer card. And this one got a 8. So it's got a near mint 8. Let's see if we can figure out the reasoning for that. Overall, the card looks to be pretty decent. Without examining under high intensity light, I do see some fraying on the corners here. Maybe a little bit of whiting. So probably a couple imperfections there resulted in an 8. Next up, we have an enhanced hammer. So this is from Guardians Rising. Another secret rare and a Gem Mint 10. So another nice one there. Next up, Raichu GX. There are not many of these either. Last time I checked a couple days ago, there were actually no PSA graded copies of this up for auction on eBay as either an auction or a buy it now, which is really rare for pretty much any Pokemon card. So we got a Gem Mint 10. Very awesome. These hyper rares are really cool with the rainbow pattern. Really excited about that. So far we've done pretty good with Shining Legends. And here's another Shining Legends card. So this is the Mewtwo GX hyper rare as well. And another Gem Mint 10. If I'm going to get 10s on anything, I want them to be the hyper rares, just because they're so difficult to pull, especially from Shining Legends, since you can't buy booster packs due to it being a special expansion. Here is a Tauros GX. I did pull this from a pack recently. This is for Sun and Moon base. I actually pulled this out of one of the recent pin collections, I believe, that were released along with Crimson Invasion. And we got a Gem Mint 10 in this one as well. There's the back. Very cool. Alright, next up is Tapu Lele. So this is one of the cards I really wanted to get a 10 in. If you follow Pokemon TCG, you know that Tapu Lele right now is one of the more sought after cards. So this card alone, I believe, goes for around 50. This is the full art one by itself. Not sure what graded copies are going for right now, but we did get a Gem Mint 10. So very nice there. That is the only Tapu Lele I have pulled so far. Next up is the Charizard GX. So this is a Black Star promo. This is from the Charizard GX Premium Collection. And once again, these are really hard to get good grades on just because of how they put them in the plastic in the collection boxes. They're not wrapped in like plastic or anything. They're just they're basically wedged in with tabs into the actual packaging of the box. And we got a Mint 9. That's actually not bad for that card. I'm not sure how many Gem Mint 10s of these actually exist, but we did get a Mint 9. And next up is Shining Ho-Ho. So I will not be disappointed if I get a bad grade on this card, just because I have so many of these and they're all still in the wrapper. This was basically a pack-in on the Elite Trainer box for Shining Legends. I have so many of these. But let's go ahead and see what we got. We actually got a Gem Mint 10. So very cool. Always nice to have a Shining card and a Gem Mint 10. Next up is a Shining Celebi. So this was only in the Super Premium collection. That is the only way to get this card. As with the Hyper Rare, the Rainbow Rare Ho-Ho I looked at earlier. And this one did get a Gem Mint 10. So very cool. And our last card, I believe this would be the Shining Lugia. Yep, so this is the Shining Lugia from the Super Premium collection. And as with Shining Celebi, the only way to get it was in that box. And we did get a Gem Mint 10. So very cool. The Shining cards are awesome. Especially in the graded cases. They look amazing. So we'll just recap real quick what we got. So we did get 1/8, and that was a max potion. We got 3 9s. So we got the Charizard GX, the Ho-Ho Rainbow, and the Alakazam EX Secret. And then the rest of them were 10s. So we had the Shining Lugia, Shining Celebi, Shining Ho, Tapu Lele, Tauros GX Rainbow, the Mewtwo GX Rainbow, the Raichu GX Rainbow, Enhanced Hammer, Nest Ball, the Mewtwo GX Test Tube card, and the Ancient Mew card from Pokemon 2000 the movie. So very cool. Really excited for all of these grades. Drop me a comment below. Let me know what you thought. And let me know if you enjoy the PSA submission and returns videos. I'm getting ready to prep for a pretty large submission back to PSA, so drop me a comment below. Let me know if you want me to do another submission video for that upcoming submission. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. I upload 3 videos a week right now. So I do a video game related video on Wednesdays and Sundays, and I do a Pokemon TCG video on Mondays.